like stains, and burn your breath in the midnight fall. Devil's in the holler, but I ain't lost. Creek runs cold, but the fire burns higher. Hound dogs howl in the preacher's choir. Dirt roads and dollar signs, chasing dreams through the pine. Ain't got much, but the soul is mine. Dirt roads and dollar signs.
Whiskey in my flask, Bible on the dash, thunder in the hills, lightning strikes the past. Mama's voice hums through the pine wood trees. Ghosts of the south still rise with me. Steel strings cry and the banjo screams, echoes of the gospel in the 808's beat.
Dirt roads and dollar signs, chasing dreams through the pine. Ain't got much, but the soul is mine. Dirt roads and dollar signs. Dirt roads and dollar signs. Dust on the boots, mud on the sole, heart been broke, patched with cold. Wheels on gravel, dreams in tow, every mile a story, every scar a show. Rusty gold roads where the wild winds blow, hymns from the holler, angels in the glow. Rusty gold roads, feel the pain, let it flow. Sing it loud, let the gospel grow.
Whiskey on my breath, thunder in my chest, storms my preacher, I confess. Banjo screams, bass drops low, slide guitar cries, let the sorrow show.
Night burns slow, fireflies hum, broken hearts beat to the kick drum. Rusty gold roads where the wild winds blow, hymns from the holler, angels in the glow. Rusty gold roads, feel the pain, let it flow. Sing it loud, let the gospel grow.
Like the sun in the east, voice cracked but it still finds peace. 808 thumb, tears on repeat. This dirt's my home, this pain's my beat.
guitar weeps, echoes in a pine, 808 thumbs beating hard like mine. Back roads and bass lines, where I find my soul. The hollow hums of him fills the empty hole. Banjo strums redemption, gospel takes control. They make me whole.
Pick up rattle speakers, hum that twang. Whiskey bottle lullabies, church bells sing. Cornfields swaying, shadows in the rain. The land is my story, the loss is my name.
Choir cries hallelujah, raspy like my sins. Every note's a prayer, every tear begins. The slide bends low, the banjo takes it high. Back roads and bass lines, where the echoes lie. Back roads and bass lines, where I find my soul. The hollow hums of him fills the empty hole. Banjo strums redemption, gospel takes control. Back roads and bass lines, they make me whole. Dust on my boots, ain't brushed them in years. Whiskey in my veins, drowning my fears. Moon hanging low, dirt road whispers. Hard like a shotgun, kickback blister. Ooh, dust on my boots, carry my sins, praying for the day that the light floods in. Ooh, dust on my boots, walking through fire, every step closer to my heart's desire. Mama said, boy, you're born to roam. Bible in my pocket, no signal on my phone. Hound dog howls, echoes through the pine. Chasing that freedom I may never find. Gravel cuts deep, but it's my home. This road's my church, I'm never alone. Ooh, dust on my boots, carry my sins, praying for the day that the light floods in. Ooh, dust on my boots, walking through fire, every step closer to my heart's desire. Ghosts in the holidays sing to the trees. Banjo strings hum with the 808 beats. Hallelujah cries from the gospel choir. Raise me higher, set my soul on fire.
my boots, dust in my soul. Highways humming, can't let go. Chasing that moon, low and slow. Heartbeat knocking, 808 rolls. Whiskey rolls, they call my name. Burning tires, burning flame. Choir in the wind, sing my pain. Whiskey rolls, never the same. Banjo strumming, ghosts in the breeze. Hollow notes hanging from cypress trees. Devil in my rear view, begging please. But the good Lord's voice, it cuts through the leaves. Echoes in the night, raw and cold. Slide guitar crying, stories told. Whiskey rolls, they call my name. Burning tires, burning flame. Choir in the wind, singing my pain. Whiskey rolls, never the same. I ain't no saint, I ain't no liar. My past keeps twisting in the barbed wire. 808 thumping under gospel fire. Twilight bleeds, the stakes climb higher.
Steel boots stomping dust on my pride. Moonshine whispers where the secrets hide. Barn doors creak, old ghosts inside. A hymn from the crickets where the soul collide. Rust and gold, it's all I know. Heartbeats heavy, let the river flow. Rust and gold, scars that glow. What breaks a man is what helps him grow.
Cottonwood swaying, roots in the clay. Hound dog howls, chasing yesterday. A rope swing hanging over murky gray. The devil plays banjo, makes an angel sway.
Ashes on the table, prayers on the breeze. Whiskey's my Bible, knees to the tree. Rust and gold, it's all I know. Heartbeats heavy, let the river flow. Rust and gold, scars that glow. What breaks a man is what helps him grow. rust on a truck, ain't no city chrome. Got a heart so heavy it could sink a stone. Moonlight cuts through the whiskey mist. Broken dreams hum like an old Baptist hymn. Back roads and bass lines, they carry me home. Banjo strings cry, but I'm never alone. Gospel choirs rise, angels hum low. Back roads and bass lines, that's all I know. Gets thin. Devil's on my shoulder, but the Lord steps in. 808's thumb like a heartbeat lost, like guitar moans counting what it costs. Twang and tears, the chords collide. A hymn of pain where blues reside. Back roads and bass lines, they carry me home. Banjo strings cry, but I'm never alone. Gospel choirs rise, angels hum low. Back roads and bass lines, that's all I know. Smoky haze, raspy prayers and vibrato praise. Shadows on the field, but the light fights through. 808 thunder and the twang stays true.
Hollowed out barnware, the echoes don't sleep. Rust in the rafters, secrets buried deep. A preacher's old hymn hums under my breath. The dirt on my hands, a promise I kept. Tires spin slow, gravel roads hum low. The fields whisper stories that only they know. Dust on my boots, tears in my eyes, praying to the heavens, but cursing the skies. The choir in my chest sings broken and bruised, carrying this heart with the dust on my boots. Mason jar moonshine, a crack in the lid, chasing my shadow, running where I hid. The banjo's a compass, it points to the past. Melodies linger, but nothing can last. Hallelujah cries, stained with tobacco and rye. The ghosts of my kin shout, boy, don't you lie. The weight of their words, the fire in their gaze, burns in my throat like a wildfire blaze. Dust on my boots, but curse in the skies. The choir in my chest sings broken and bruised, carrying this heart with the dust on my boots. Rust on a bottle, dust on the Bible, prayers in the wind, spinning on a vinyl. Moonshine memories, sweeter than survival. 1,000 sins buried deep in the ground.
Hands to the heavens, knees to the clay, lost in the echo of what I didn't say. Whiskey and wires, hearts on fire, grit in my throat, songs climb higher, church bells ring, but the devil's in the choir. Whiskey and wires, tangled desires. Boots on the dashboard, ghosts in the glove box, running from a past like a dog on a fox. The scars on my knuckles, the lies in the locks, every mile a sermon, every crossroad talks. Ash in the sunset, tears in the stream, drowning my yesterdays, chasing a dream. Whiskey and wires, hearts on fire, grit in my throat, songs climb higher, church bells ring, but the devil's in the choir. Whiskey and wires, tangled desire.
Rust on a truck bed, moonshine in the jar, boot prints in the mud, they've been wandering far. Pine trees hum low, whispering my scars, echoes of my kin singing under the stars. Back roads anthem, heartbeats in the hills, a choir of ghosts where the night air chills. 808 thumping, banjo keeps still, back roads anthem, it always will. Creak of the porch swing, shotgun on the rail, tobacco stained hands tell a weathered tale. Hounds in the holler howl like a gale, memories linger dusty as a mail. Red clay dreams, they pull me back. Gravel kicks up, leave a smoky track. Back roads anthem, heartbeats in the hills, a choir of ghosts where the night air chills. 808 thumping, banjo keeps still, back roads anthem, it always will. kicks up, leave a smoky track. Back roads anthem, heartbeats in the hills. A choir of ghosts where the night air chills. 808 thumping, banjo keeps still. Back roads anthem, it always will. Guitar cries like a long-lost friend. Gospel choir lifts where the broken mend. Raspy truths they cut and they bend. Back roads carry me until the end. Until the end. Slide guitar cries like a long-lost friend. Gospel choir lifts where the broken mend. Raspy truths they cut and they bend. Back roads carry me until the end.
Boots cake thick with yesterday's sin. Fields whisper secrets where the story begins. Gravel cracks echoes under heavy skies. A prayer in my throat, but it burns, it won't rise. Dirt road prayers, they fall, they scatter. Hands to the heavens, but the silence shatters. Banjos cry, 808s tremble. Dirt road prayers where the heart's disassembled. Whiskey breath, it's a hymn for the lost. Every sip, another line crossed. Slide guitar moans like a widow at dusk. Dreams buried deep under layers of rust. Gospel choirs hum where the light won't go. 808 thumbs keeps the pain in tow. Dirt road prayers, they fall, they scatter. Hands to the heavens, but the silence shatters. Banjos cry, 808s tremble. Dirt road prayers where the heart's disassembled. Moonlight cuts through the smoky haze. Every note a wound, every chord ablaze. Raspy voices blend, trembling raw. Dirt road prayers, just me and my flow.
Got rust on my halo, dirt on my crown. Been climbing uphill, still slipping down.
Angels home, soft through the thunder roll. Even devils know the weight of a soul. Hound house, low moon hangs in the dust. My shadow's my partner, my compass is rust. Sweat stains the soil, dreams fill the cracks, but hope's a sly fox and it don't look back. Stones in my pocket, fire in my throat. Every mile I walk feels carved in a note. Call me sinner, call me saint, ain't one or the other, just what I am. Got rust on my halo, dirt on my crown. Been climbing uphill, still slipping down. Angels hum, soft through the thunder roll. Even devils know the weight of a soul. Dirt road whispers, boots worn thin. Sunset melting on my whiskey grin. Hollow hearts beat like old tin cans. Tumbleweed soul drifting through the lands. Rusting rhythms, heart still pounding, chasing ghosts where the wind keeps howling it away. Thunder, slide guitar crying, hallelujah, the gospel rising. Barbed wire dreams caught in a fray. Truck bed confessions, night turns gray. Moonlight's bruised, hangs like a tear. The choir sings, but it won't draw near. Hymns of steel, prayers in sand. Devil's deal, I shook his hand. Rusting rhythms, heart still pounding, chasing ghosts where the wind keeps howling it away. truck ain't no city chrome. Got a heart so heavy it could sink a stone. Moonlight cuts through the whiskey mist. Broken dreams hum like an old Baptist hymn. Back roads and bass lines, they carry me home. Banjo strings cry, but I'm never alone. Gospel choirs rise, angels hum low. Back roads and bass lines, that's all I know. Boot heel scrape where the gravel gets thin. Devil's on my shoulder, but the Lord steps in. 808s thump like a heartbeat lost. Slide guitar moans, counting what it cost. Twang and tears, the chords collide. A hymn of pain, where blues reside. Back roads and bass lines, they carry me home. Banjo strings cry, but I'm never alone. Gospel choirs rise, angels hum low. Back roads and bass lines, that's all I know. Hallelujah's cracking through the smoky haze. Raspy prayers and vibrato praise. Shadows on the field, but the light fights through. 808 thunder, and the twang stays true. United. Moonshine on the table, mason jar dreams. Dust on the speakers, crackling note streams. Wi-Fi weaker than a Sunday prayer. Heart still buffering, but I'm stuck right there. Whiskey and Wi-Fi, both running low. Signals fade, but the pain won't go. Lost in the static, can't find my soul. Whiskey and Wi-Fi, both running low. Banjo in the corner, plucking out pain. Slide guitar cries a southern refrain. 808 thump like boots on the floor. Every sip, every click, I wanted more. Choir hum, sky splits wide. Gospel thunder in my pride. Whiskey and water.